Assalamualaikum and good morning everyone. Thank you for coming. This is our second committee meeting for Project Alpha. Before we start meeting, I would like to recall Ms. Nabila as Secretary, Ms. Tan, Mr. Faiz, Mr. Yusuf and Mr. Nick Haris as committee. So, before we start, we go through our first meeting. So, we invite our secretary, Ms. Nabila, to go through our first minute meeting.
Thank you, Chairman, and hello everybody. So, I will read our minute of the first committed meeting of Project Alpha. At 1.0 greeting and opening, the meeting was called to order at 9 a.m. by the chairman, Mr. Fikri Firman. He thanked to everyone for making the time on such short notice.
I'm sorry, Miss Nabila. The chairman's name should be Mr. Shafiq Imran Nazir.
Oh, sorry for mistake, and thank you for the correction, Miss Tan. Okay, I will continue with briefing on Project Alpha 2.0. The chairman briefed the committee of the latest investment to be made by Surya Holding Sdn Berhad, which was Project Alpha. Project Alpha is aimed at meeting the educational and entertainment needs of Gen Z and Gen Alpha. The committee was informed that the approximate cost for the project was RM150 million.
Excuse me, Miss Nabila. Sorry for interrupt. Our budget for Project Alpha is not 150 million, but 250 million. And there are 3 Gen Y, Gen Z, and Gen Alpha.
Again, I'm so sorry for mistake and thank you for the correction, Mr. Faiz. So, I will continue 3.0 report on 3 potential sites for the Project Alpha. The first site with the potential to be developed and turned into Project Alpha was a forest reserve named Bukit Belacan in Ampang, Selangor. It is currently closed to public for a total refurbishment. The second site was an empty warehouse in Pasir Gudang, Johor. The empty warehouse is about 5,600 meters square. It is only 18 kilometers from Singapore, 22 kilometers from Johor Bahru, and 41 kilometers from Skudai, Johor. The warehouse was used to store heavy farming machinery in the past.
Excuse me, miss. It's not an empty warehouse. It's actually an old empty warehouse.
Thank you, Mr. Nick, for the correction, and I will take note for the mistake. Okay, let's move to 3.3. The third site was Green Hilly Land in Bukit Kor, Terengganu. Bukit Kor is a combination of hills and flat green land with adventurous curves and turns. It is located in Marang and about 200 km from Kuala Terengganu. All 3 sites are underdeveloped yet possess unique attractive feature that could attract crowd. Ms. Julie Lee suggests that the committee be given 2 days to visit each site in order to experience the ambition of the place firsthand. Okay, for the next suggestion for project, the committee was informed that Surya Holding is aiming for an educational cum business venture for which the proposed site could be a place where global technology meets nature in a dynamic symbiosis.
Excuse me, I'm sorry for interrupted, Miss Nabila. There was misspelling for Surya Holding. The right one is Surya Holding.
Sorry for my mistake and I will take note. So I will continue the suggestion. Mr. Benjamin proposed that the committee be given 2 months to research the 3 sites and their potential so that a viable business cum educational project could be put forth. This suggestion was seconded by Mr. Al-Fateh Al-Hakim, but the time frame agreed by all members was reduced to 4 weeks. Mr. Ramadan suggests that each committee member bring a proposal of the project with approximate cost and relevant supporting document for the next meeting. The committee agreed that an environmental impact assessment for each project be obtained and presented in the next meeting. The last part is other business. Mr. Fikri Firman suggested that other staff member be put in his place as he has been assigned to head the Lang Tengah project.
Thank you, Miss Secretary, for the briefing. So, we go to our second meeting. Let's start. So, as we know, our Surya Holding now planning to build something variable to people outside. So, we going to look at spare education and entertainment. So, there are 3 suggested sites, as Miss Secretary mentioned just now. First, Bukit Belacan Forest, Selangor, Ambeti Old Wat House, Pasir Gudang Johor, and Bukit Kok Terengganu. So, Miss Tan, what do you think about this place? Do you have any opinion?
So, based on my opinion, I think that Bukit Belacan Forest Reserve would be a potential site for Project Alpha because it is not so far away from the hustle and bustle of Kuala Lumpur and it is accessible by car. The overview of this place has 25,000 hectares of lowland forest reserve. The actual burning site is neatly hidden from view. The main attraction at this recreational forest is the picnic area because it is suitable for visitors to have picnics and nearby has swimming spot. There are also hiking trails that promise exciting experience to those who enjoy this activity. There are also a playground for children as well as a jogging track for recreational activities. Based on our project's budget, I think that we can build 2 bridges with a total length of 750 meters traversing the park's fringe and will be taking into consideration heavy machinery in the area's vicinity.
Thank you, Miss Tan, for nice opinion. So, we can consider Bukit Belacan for the best site. But, let's hear another opinion first. So, Mr. Faiz, how about you?
Okay, thank you for Miss Atika. Before I start the plan of my suggestion for Empathy All Wire House Pasir Gudang Johor, I want to tell all of you a little bit about status Empathy All Wire House. Actually, the wire house is the place of stationery factory but it closed, and I want now to say that building, so I had seen warehouse site is too one, so I suggest the venue is suitable. We do with to build of sport center for the population of Gen Y, Gen Z, and Gen Alpha. I think it's so suitable is court badminton, futsal for educational and entertainment sector. We also can provide a sport equipment store over there. For example, we can offer who interested to open the sport equipment store by renting them. By the way, we still using that warehouse. I guess we don't need to destroy the building because we can avoid the waste of cost. We just improve the facility of the project.
Thank you, Mr. Faiz. That is good place. We can consider this site, but let's move to our last opinion, please. How about you, Mr. Yusuf? Do you think Bukit Kor should be best choice for our project?
Okay. Based on the site visit and some research, I think we should choose the Green Lily Land at Bukit Kor, Terengganu for ALPA project because we can implement it as agro-technology parks and animal farms. As we know, an agriculture center with full of various of plant and also livestock animals such as cow, chicken and goat and others. In animal farm ecosystem, it also can produce meat for human raw meat production and their waste can be used for good in fertilize the soil for implanting by the farmer. For education, we can teach the people about biodiversity and farming education program. With this project, we can also give information about agriculture and livestock farming. As we know, people can develop understanding of sustainable agriculture system and skilled work feature career in the agriculture in food production sector. For the entertainment, outdoor activities such as hiking Bukit Kor Hill, visit the fruit garden such as fruit harvest process, look at the process of goat milk production, and enjoying the view of nature at the farm. In addition, we also can have experience to touch the goat, cow, horses, rabbit, and other animals for close view.
Good opinion, Mr. Yusuf. Thank you. Well done, guys. Nice idea. So let's see if anyone have another suggestion point. What about you, Nik Haris?
I think you all have wonderful ideas about our Project Alpha. But if I only have to choose one, based on my opinion, I think the best project for this scenario is Project Warehouse. I'm agree with Encik Faiz because there's a lot you can do with a empty warehouse. I mean a lot. It's not only for the sports center as Mr. Faiz said. We also can use as a small business with that. For example, screen printing business, parking lot, open a gym and many other business. In my opinion, one of the business you can do with it is to convert it into an event center. This is applicable because that warehouse is located in a good location and it is big enough to accommodate a good number of people per time. For the event, you can choose to directly rent out your empty warehouse to people who want to organize event, or you can lease it out to an event planning company who already has their own client base. We can also use the warehouse as a multi-purpose hall to make a place for the community to use for events such as sporting events. This warehouse is also used for holding events and such. It also provides convenience to the entire Pasir Gudang community on a larger scale. Besides, it is also used as a place for many competition, for example, sepak takraw, badminton, futsal, and other tournaments. Furthermore, the convenience of this warehouse is for the purpose of enhancing the activities of the local community as it is comfortable and can accommodate large number of people at one time. This is perfect for making the warehouse a versatile hall. When it was built, it was the only closed hall in the Pasir Gudang residence. The local community is more focused when conducting activity in this closed hall because of outside interference. Therefore, it is appropriate that this warehouse should be used as a multipurpose hall for the residents to adapt to local community programs and activities.
Okay, good idea, Mr. Nick. Okay, as we know, our budget for Project Alpha RM250 million only. How about Bukit Belacan budget, Miss Tan? Its you budget include all facilities?
The budget of the Bukit Belacan Forest Reserve would be 220 million, and yes, it includes all the facilities.
Good, Miss Tan. How about you, Mr. Faiz? It is include every single thing?
Okay, I want to touch about budget that we have planned. I just suggest for all the budget of this project is RM 200 million only. By the budget, we can use it to pay the trainers of coach for player training. Before that, we need to choose the quality of trainers of coach by their experience and qualification. To offer the job for trainer of coach, we can make advertisement job offer on social media or make a banner. It's so important for player to get the good of their trainers. Player need to pay their fee of training as company proceed at company can pay a waste from player fees. For example, player need to pay their fees for on month and set the price of fee is Rm 50 until Rm 100. But we can discuss it for the later. If the company have a lot of game or profit, we can have a competition of game for player and provide the gift for the winner.
Nice budget, Mr. Faiz. How about you, Mr. Yusof? How much cost need it is complete everything?
Yes. Okay, for the budget at Bukit Kor, we estimate to build a farm is about 270 million. Thus, we can divide into many parts of construction. For example, to agriculture farm, livestock farm, the maintenance, and the worker for each farm.
Thank you, Mr. Yusof. So we all already hear everyone's opinion. How about you, Miss Secretary? Can you choose one best site that we should proceed? Can you give your opinion?
Thank you, Miss Chairman. In my opinion, I think I agree with Mr. Nick and Mr. Faiz about warehouse at Johor Bahru is the best site because the aspect that we focus in Project Alpha is about educational and entertainment. So warehouse is the quite good choice to build our project. And if we look at the budget, warehouse only need RM 200 million only. So it's not really over budget and not very expensive. I think most of us agree we choose a warehouse as a site to build to proceed our Project Alpha. Is it?
Yes, I totally agree about that.
Yes, me too. I'm agree with this.
Okay, so it's look like we all already have a result that we choose Empathy All Warehouse Pasir Gudang Johor to build out Project Alpha based on education and entertainment factor. I hope the project will going well and proceed it. So we end our meeting here. Thank you for your time. See you for next meeting. Thank you.